Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. Project title is Security Analysis of a Single Sign-On Mechanism for Distributed Computer Networks. This project comes under the domain of Parallel and Distributed Computer Networks. A single sign-on mechanism provides access to many resources once the user is initially authenticated. It increases the negative impact in case the credentials are available to other persons and misused. Therefore, single sign-on requires an increased focus on the protection of the user credentials and should ideally be combined with strong authentication methods like smart cards and one-time password tokens. In this paper, discuss the proposed insecure of single sign-on mechanism in credential privacy and soundness of authentication. Further, attack split into two types. There are malicious service provider attack and attack on outsider. Here the investigation focus on overcome this limitation. So in this method, use the RSA signature for user initiation process. With the widespread use of distributed computer networks, it has become common to allow users to access various network services offered by distributed service providers. Here we propose the single sign-on mechanism to access the multi-service provider. Single sign-on mechanism is a new authentication mechanism that enables a legal user with a single credential to be authenticated by multiple service providers in distributed computer network. Next, I am going to explain the data flow diagram of the process. Start the process. And next, initiation phase. In the initiation phase, we need to create the public key and private key using RSA algorithm. We first select the prime selection from the limit. Based on the prime number, we have to create the public key and private key using RSA algorithm. Publish the public key and keep the secret key as in the folder. Next, we are going to the user registration phase. In the user registration phase, we have to register the user details, for example, name, ID, mobile number. Based on the user ID, we have to create the signature using digital signature algorithm. In future, service provider check the signature whether the valid user are done. If it is a valid user, then allowed to the authentication phase. In the authentication phase, we have to create the user credential based on the nonce value and the user ID. The created credential was sent to the service provider for further process. The credential was encrypted using public key in RSA algorithm, and the encrypted credential was sent to the service provider. Service provider received the credential and decrypt the user credential using private key and decrypted original content sent to the user phase. User verify the decrypted content to the original content. Whether it is the same, then allowed to access the resource. Resource in the sense we have to show two types of resource. First one is background application and image search in the process. Next, I am going to explain the running procedure of the project. Start the RAM server, open the NetBeans. This is the package. Inside the package, run com.java. This is a COM page, security analysis of a single sign-on mechanism for distributed computer networks. Click the label. First, the initiation process. Click the initiation process icon. Next, we are going to create a private key and public key using RSA secret key generation. Before generating the private key, we first select the prime select within a limit. Enter the limit 1 to 100. Get the prime number within a limit and set the limit as 200 to 300. Get the prime number. Calculate P dash and Q dash, calculate the N value, generate the private key and public key, calculate the eligible key and calculate Y value. Store this key into databases and go to the service provider. Get the service provider ID successfully getted. Signing and verifying the key pair. Click Store to store the keys in the databases. Successfully stored. Click Home page. Next, go to the user registration. Click registration icon. Click the username. Yes. Get the age and the mobile number as. Get the ID randomly and calculate the signature using this DSA algorithm based on the ID. And then click register. Successfully register successfully. Let's go to the login page. Login page. Get the user ID 791. Get the nonce value randomly generated from the person. Click the service provider and send these two things to the service provider. Go to the package and reproc.java. Get the user ID, service provider ID, nonce value. Process these values, eject value and OB value. Get the nonce value and messages as 3 messages. We are going to send the user. Click send, waiting for the authentication. Next, go to the click resume and process the user credential using RC algorithm and get the public key. Successfully received and encrypt those credential using public key. Get the W value and send those values to the service provider. Go to the package, run service2.java. Let the user encrypt the credential and key value, decrypt the credential using RC algorithm and send the decrypted content to the user. Go to the package, get the content, verify the user credential value to the decrypted content. If it is equal, then service provider allowed to share the resources. Let verify. There are 2 resources. First one is background application and image search. Click background image, get the file and count the individual number of characters arising in the document. Perform successfully. Next, go to the services. Click image search. Enter the image. Click search. Finally, the conclusion of the project is single sign-on mechanism allow user to share the resources. One, the valid user is able to access the resource successfully. Thank you.